Hello everyone. In this session, let's understand the key differences between the traditional AI and agentic AI through one of the example real world use case. So in this case, we are taking the use case of um, self-driving cars. Self-driving cars. So self-driving cars are a great example because they incorporate both traditional AI components and agentic AI capabilities. So here I have break down the differences the between tools along the three dimensions, that is the goal, adaptability, and autonomy. So that the three things we already discussed in the lecture one. So, if I talk about the goal orientation, so in case of traditional AI, typical goal could be like detect the objects on road. That can be the typically goal in case of traditional AI. For instance, let's take the example that it identify the roadblocks, signboards. So it is I can say it is specific and task based objective, like image recognition. So once trained, it recognize known objects and sends a signal or alert to the system or driver. Whereas in case of agentic AI, the goal is much broader, and for example, I can say safely navigate the route to the destination. So I can say here route navigation. So to achieve this, it must interpret the traffic and the weather data, and it handles it dynamic changes like road closures or sudden obstacles, and it makes its decision in real time based on multiple inputs. So I can say it is a high level goal system or system driven, capable of reasoning across several tasks. Now talk about the second dimension, that is the adaptability. So now let's consider what happens when the system encounters something unexpected. So in case of traditional AI, if it sees an object not included it in training data, it may fail to recognize it. So it may fail. So it will not recognize it. It does not adapt or learn from the new scenarios in real times. It is limited to what it was expertly trained on. But on the opposite side, in case of agentic AI, it learns and adapts on the fly. If it encounters any unfamiliar object or situation, it can assess the context and modify its behavior, and it can update its internal models to do better handle similar events in the future. This is the real time adaptability. So that is the you can say one of the prime characteristics of agentic AI. Now let's talk about the third dimension, that is the autonomy. And in case of traditional AI, in this case, let's take the example like how we examine this autonomy in decision making. So performs only on predefined tasks. For example, if it detects an object, it raises an alert. That is the end of its responsibility. It does not decide what to do next. So it still depends upon human defined responses. Whereas on the other hand, agentic AI, it works with high autonomy. It can detect the objects, it can analyze the current scenarios, and it can fetch the live data from various sources like traffic updates, satellite feeds, or map APIs, and make informed decisions about the route changes, speed adjustments, and stopping altogether. So it does not raise an alert, it plans and act towards its goal. So that is the difference with the traditional AI. So in the summary, so that is the summary we talk about. So here, in case of traditional, that is the task specific, and it is object, like in case of object detection, so that is the only the task in the hand, and it is goal driven. So it's like we already talked about the route navigation, how it learns, and adaptability. There is a fixed logic, and but on the other hand, agentic AI, it learns and adapt in real times, and only that is it works on the predefined task. There is no autonomy. So but in case of agentic AI, it plan and execute actions autonomously. So that is the all in this lecture, but in the next lecture we will take a real prompt with a language models and walk through how an agentic AI system approaches it step by step. So stay tuned to see agentic AI in action in the next video. Thank you.